Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we were on the lookout for where our teammates are going to be within the Via Peripheral area. We found Lulu, Orin, and Kamari, did a little bit of some off-record training, and as you guys go and see, I now do have bio set to Lulu there, which that is going to be somewhat important because later on we are going to have to fight with Seymour in his newer type of transformation that's going to be here. And I did do some research, so I know how exactly this fight is going to be, and we have to be very careful of that mortar body type of move that goes on because it seems like he likes to re-heal himself up so far within the way of that type of specialized move there, but we'll get more into that for the next video. I don't really want to go into too much of the topic of that said Seymour fight because we do have Issaru and also with Evrae Altana as well, and I know that in a couple of episodes I know that I kind of screwed up on the Altana name. I kind of said Atlanta for like the past like couple of videos. I don't know if you guys have been probably laughing in the comments just because of that, but it's all good, you know. Sometimes I kind of mispronounce some of their names and it's alright. But yeah, for Evrae Altana though, we do need to make sure that we have 2 Phoenix Downs and we can actually destroy them within like 2 turns at least. So that's pretty nice if I have to say so for what's going on. And it's kind of like all about that Ifa tree. If you guys remember back in Final Fantasy X where there was like a lot of enemies that were all undead in that area. And I think even also the boss down in the Ifa tree as well too was a very easy type of predicament battle as well. Because all you really need to do was just set up life on this guy. And that was just like a one-shot type of thing down there, and the one just for that tree undead that is in there. Because I know that we had to go find like what was it known as like the Brigadime or something, or whatever that type of outfit armor was. I think for Zidane, and we went and got that from there. But however, we're going to have to go and face off here with one of Issaru's first of many of summons. This is going to have to be with Ifrit. Now, just make sure that when you go and do the actual said battle that you set up with the shield first, because he could actually go for his overdrive attack right on after, and then that could probably do a lot of damage. So we're going to go and have to set up with our shield first and just make sure that we get ourselves all prepared, and then I think as well too in the process we'll just go and just kind of light up our way with some of these Blizzara moves as well, just so that we can at least hit them for a lot of damage. Now, the weird thing is that with all these different summons that he has, all of them are nicknamed differently. They're not like normally named as like Ifrit or Bahamut or something like that. So he kind of has his own specialty nicknames for these set summons here. So this whole entire battle is basically like somewhat of like a Pokemon battle, because now we have Issaru here changing names of his said type of summons, and we can also go and switch between our summons through these 3 different phases of the fights that are going to happen here. And I think what I'm going to have to do is that throughout this whole entire battle scene with Issaru, I'm going to have my own type of specialized layout, and we'll kind of have it in a way of where it is going to be like somewhat of like a Pokemon battle. Just kind of put like a Pokemon OST battle music into this type of way out here, and I think that would be pretty funny. But there we go, just like that, we got an overkill, so very nice. And by the way, since we are doing this battle as Yuna, the only one character that's going to be getting all the EXP out here for this one is going to be, of course, with Yuna. And now, you guys haven't really seen my sphere grid yet, but I did do some training up on Yuna, and we're almost about to be getting the one special move that I do need for the Seymour fight, which that is going to have to be set up with the Reflect. And once I do get that Reflect move, hopefully at least there for Yuna at that point in time, we should be able to at least get ourselves a nice good win at the very end of all of that, because that Reflect is going to be a very big help, because he's going to be set up for a lot of different like magic attacks and everything. And as well too, another thing is that you can also use Reflect, and you can also reflect his healing type of situation as well. But again, don't really want to worry about that all that too much there. But here we go, we're going to light up with one of our moves. Now, unfortunately, Ifrit does not have his overdrive attack, so we don't really have the Hellfire attack right away. So we're going to try with the Meteor Strike, and it seems like it did a nice good chunk of damage. Now, just be careful of Valford, though. You don't really want to get him too much charged up here for his overdrive attack, but we should be able to just knock him out anyways, because with enough fire damage that we have, since we went and did some customizations, we should at least be able to knock him out pretty fast here without him trying to set up for his overdrive. So now we're just going to be boosting up for a little bit, just so that if we ever do need to get ourselves just a little bit more of our overdrive, getting a little bit ready, but there we go. And it seems like we got ourselves just one more hit left, and then we should be able to go right into his next summon, which that is going to be, of course, with his Bahamut that's going to be out here. Now, with his Bahamut, though, you want to be a little bit careful, because he does actually have a countdown timer, and we don't really want him to be counting down too much, because I think that's what he'll go for his powerful attack, and we don't really want that to happen. So, yep, I know that we've already seen this type of scene before with with our Bahamut from the last time. But Bahamut actually looks really cool, I have to say, here at Final Fantasy X. I really do kind of like the way of whatever type of weird, like, circle thing is on his back, because I never seen that before within our way of the other different Bahamuts that we've seen. Alright, so we're going to summon out here, and we're going to be bringing out with Shiva out here, of course. Let's just make sure that we have her all up and ready to go. Now, since we've been using a lot with Shiva out here, we should be able to now go and set up for that Diamond Dust hit, which that'll be doing a lot of damage to that guy there. So we're going to go and light up for Bazaria for the time being. And it actually does around 4,700 attack, so not bad. And we'll go for another Diamond Dust here. Now, this will do like 9,999 damage on this guy. Apparently, from what I have been gathered, is that there is a way where you can actually have more 9/9 type of attacks rather than just having the 9,999. Because apparently you could do 99,000 actual damage, but I don't know how exactly you're supposed to get that, but that is something to go and look up at some point. But it only happens on like a really rare chance, and I think this is the only game that I believe can only do that to get all the way to 99,000. I could be wrong, it could be Final Fantasy 12 as well, but now, mind you, I've never really jumped into Final Fantasy 12 all that too much. I do have it for the PS2, but I've never really completed the game.
Stay away.
Well, that was your own fault there, Issaru. You decided to go and do a battle with us, and you couldn't handle the true power of Yuna at this point. So now he's going to let us know that there is an exit on out of here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to exit on out of this way and never come back to this place ever again.
Your pilgrimage is over.
Alright, and there we go. Got a lot of different type of level up right there, so very nice. We'll just have to do some other type of using of the sphere grid later. Now we're back here as Titus at this point. Now there is a save point, and there's also a little treasure chest here. Now this is where you can actually go and do some marked buying if you want to, and I think this is where you may possibly want to go and buy some stuff, because if you haven't really went out of your way to buy on any Phoenix Downs, this would be a proper opportunity to go ahead and do so, since we are going to be battling out with an undead creature at this point for Evrae Altana. So let's just go right into our first of many enemy battles here. Now, these guys are brand new. I believe if you go and steal from any of them, they actually do have Dragon Scales. It seems like most of everybody has Dragon Scales at this point in time. I already went and collected a whole bunch of Dragon Scales, I think, before. So we're already set for a whole heck of a lot of stuff, if we ever do need those. We got some of the Glorious Arm Guard. Interesting. Now, there is a special something around here later. I don't know if you're supposed to not really go and do something beforehand. I think you have to like do something with like the locks or something here. I'm not really too entirely sure, but there is like 2 rewards that you could go and do right after once you're said and done getting with Evrae Altana. Like, you can get yourself with the Avenger, and I think also some sort of rematch or something like that you can go and pick up with, but I'm not too entirely certain on how we're going to be able to grab that. Because I never really touched anything, and I've never really moved anything around, so I think we can still be able to get those those type of treasure chests here. So yeah, so first things first, we're gonna go and light up with a Phoenix Down. We're gonna throw that right on him to him, right there. And it seems like Evrae Altana is somewhat blinded as well too in the process. But anyways, we're gonna go and throw down another Phoenix Down, and we got ourselves with an overkill. Very easy battle right here, not even that much of a problem. And just like that, I'm pretty certain I think there's no way that this guy's gonna be coming back again, huh? I could be wrong, but he is done. And since we did get that overkill, not only do we actually get 1, but we got ourselves with 2 different black magic spheres. So anyway, see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.